Alright, so I need more subdirectory inside the business logic application. Alright, so let's click on the my proposal directory, and I will add a new one, and it will be called assets. Alright, one more. I need a new one called cart. Next, I need a layout subdirectory. Also, I need another one that it will be called meals, and another one related to store. And finally, a UI directory. Great. So assets will store static components such as images. Cart will be in charge to store components related to the shopping cart. Layout, there will be common components related to our project structure. Then meals, here we will store components related to how to manage our products available, of course. This subdirectory is really important because inside we will have components to manage the content of the business logic. And finally, a UI subdirectory that will store components specifically designed to the UI. Awesome. So let's add our first component inside UI, and this will be called card.js. All right. Also, I need a new one that will be called input.js, and finally a new one, and the name is modal.js. All right, so let's work on card.js. All right, so from here I will start to coding, and maybe when it will be necessary I will make a comment. Right. Right, I'm using a plugin that is called Prettier, and it is really helpful to manage properly formatted my code. All right, so basically I'm getting props from a parent component, okay, and I'm displaying the children's of these properties. All right, and finally I'm exporting this component. All right, so The idea of this component is to have like a box style where I will display the products. Okay, that will be fetched from Firebase or for any other backend. All right, so I will also like to control the input or maybe different controllers or control where I will use them to the user input. All right, so let's work on this. So this is like to call a combo box. Maybe if you're familiar with different HTML or front-end frameworks. Um, so each item will be related to an ID, and I will display to the user just the label. All right. So ref, these are a very important and at the same time very complex topic in React, and as well as the spread operator. So in case you are not familiar with them, please Google them because they are really 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 important. All right, so I'm missing parentheses, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, that's it. Right, so we have a card component, the input component. I heard that there are several React applications that are working with class-based components. So I guess there's also a lot of work available to update and migrate all those applications, because in my case I will use just component styles. Right, so finally this is really really important. If in some part of your professional career or maybe during your studies you work with Bootstrap, surely you had to call modal form. So basically this control or these components is in charge to return to manage a model form. All right, so okay, what else we need? Mhm. Right, so we have two objects. One of them is backdrop and the other one is model overlay. I need two more. All right. And finally, our main object, which is model. We will need to manage props. Right, and we will use another important topic, which is fragment. Please Google it in case you don't feel comfortable with. Right, so let's assemble this. This will be the close button. Right, and also we need to create another portal, and this will be used model overlay, which will be in charge to manage props children, and this will be related to a portal element. All right, so finally I will export model. Great, so working on UI components part 1. Great, so from here, don't forget that I already have related my VS Code with my GitHub account. In case you don't, you have to generate your own token and then add to VS Code in order to sync changes using that button. So that's it for this video. In the next one, I will add some CSS classes that I have already coded, and some asset, and then I would like to start working. Let me see, maybe in the layout component. So thanks a lot, and I see you around.